Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the yearly trophy collection update for 2025. Let's see all the trophies I've earned in the past 12 months, and especially all the platinums. First of all, my overall stats: 64 platinums in total, 317 gold, 790 silver, and 3,000 bronze. We don't give a flying fuck about the bronze, do we? And I'm level... It doesn't matter. It hasn't mattered in a long time. But let's check in on the actual trophies. Going all the way down to... Okay, where's 2025? Oh, wait. Spoilers. Death Stranding has an awful lot of mysterious story. I will not show some of this if I deem it potentially spoiler worthy. But the first trophy I got for 2025 was beating an episode in Death Stranding, episode 9 out of I think 12. Let me go up a little bit here. These are all story stuff. I won't show that. Hang on. Okay, I can show these. Yeah, this is fine. Down the bottom there, reading 100 interviews, fabricating all weapons and equipment, connecting all stuff to the UCA. Yeah, this is all the post-game stuff that I did. Death Stranding was a wonderful game. Up to this point, it's the longest platinum I've ever done at about 80 hours, but did not feel that way. The story I found captivating and interesting, the world, the lore, the gameplay responsive. The combat was clunky, but I think it's supposed to be. That might have been my favorite game I played in the whole year. Even all the post-story grind, I didn't mind it. More time in the world, more time connecting people, I really didn't mind it. Some people hate it, I did not mind. The only thing I didn't like were the memory chips, because that just follow a guide, it's kind of dull. But everything else, yeah, great. I will get to Death Stranding 2 at some point. After that was Cyberpunk. I have not done Phantom Liberty. As for 2027, I'm just, spoiler stuff in here, folks. Spoiler stuff in here as well. Okay, I'm not gonna quite show you the trophies here. Some of you fine folks have not played Cyberpunk, or maybe waiting for the sequel or something. Let me see if I can show you. I really can't show you a lot of this. It might be a bit spoilery. They're like, you know, there's certain things in the story you can make choices, and it's just showing you what one of the choices are, which I can show you like this. Okay, I can show you all this sort of stuff. Completing all the gigs and completing all the Cyber Psycho sightings. Unfortunately for me, Cyberpunk didn't quite click. I seem to have been quite unlucky with all the bugs I ran into. And the story I thought was fine. I did like Johnny. I liked Johnny a lot. But no, something about like that initial gameplay demo that was shown all those years ago, it still doesn't live up to that. I have been told that on PC it is a much different experience, and there is a density to the crowds that is sort of missing on the console version. And I have heard that Phantom Liberty is excellent. I might do that in the lead up to the sequel. So those are the 2 platinums I did start the year, and then went into Resident... Look at this, folks. Look at the run of platinums I got here. 1, 2, 3... well, it ends after 4. Okay, never mind. Resident Evil... Sorry. Resident Evil 5. Bing. I didn't do any of the DLC stuff. As for the main game, Resident Evil 5 is not a bad game. I actually think it's okay. However, I did something you are really not supposed to do. See that there, that trophy, War Hero, complete all chapters on professional? I did that at the very last, and I did it from scratch. The way it works in Resident Evil 5 is when you play through the game, you carry over all your stuff. You carry over all your weapons, you carry over all your money into the next playthrough. So you can play on easy or amateur, and then go into normal and carry over all your stuff, all your upgrades. But because I've played through all the other Resident Evil games and beaten professional difficulty, it felt wrong to play professional difficulty with maxed out weapons, with infinite ammo. So I sold everything I had and tried to beat professional mode from scratch. It was an ordeal. Oh wait, hang on, let me change this out for the hours played. Death Stranding there is saying 100 hours played. I thought that was 80. Elden Ring was 103. I don't think that's right. That's not right either. I did not play Cyberpunk for 87 hours. I played more like 60. That is right. 63 for Resident Evil 5, that is correct. Okay, we'll stick with this anyway. Professional mode, my AI partner in Sheva let me down so many times. I don't recommend it. I'm glad I did it, but I don't recommend it. Next year, Resident Evil 6. The best one in the series. Some of these are kind of fun. Defeat a Manjani with a rotten egg. That's kind of fun. In general, Resident Evil trophy lists are some of the best ones. There's a lot of variety to them. Defeating 30 enemies with a stun rod, like, yes, give me the stun rod. Hilarious weapon. Completing all the chapters, egg types, yeah, they're just good trophy lists, folks, in general. Then after that, I took a swing at Hallow. Yeah, okay, here's what I did, folks. In the lead up to Silksong, I did boot up Hollow Knight again and was kind of getting into it and wondering, will I do an episode? But after about an hour, I went, you know what? I really enjoyed my time with Hollow Knight. There's the last trophy, beat the game. I did that in 2021. So I booted it back up just to see if I'm into maybe going for the platinum. And I was watching a bunch of videos about it, but I kind of came to the realization that if I go for the platinum in Hollow Knight, I might ruin the good time I had with it. The way it stands at the moment is like, I think of Hollow Knight and I think of happy moments of a bit of struggling, but a lot of overcoming the odds, satisfaction, loving the world. If I just go straight into the devastatingly brutal platinum, I might ruin the good memories I have with the game and then just link it to hardship and frustration. So I'm okay just stepping away from it. Metro Last Light. I did indeed play this in 2025. Yes. Let me see. Oh, okay, hang on. I won't show some of this because of spoilers. I think all this stuff is okay. Yeah, like kill the rhino, that's just an enemy. Turn off 4 lights out, breaking them, cool stuff. Kill 100, yeah. Spend 30 minutes worth of filters. All pretty standard stuff. I did not go for the platinum. I've played through Metro 2033, I quite liked it. And I went through Last Light purely for the story and the gameplay. I think the gameplay in Last Light is even better. I don't care for all the fighting of mutants. I just want to fight humans. It's far more interesting for the stealth. When a bunch of monsters are come running at you, it's just spray and pray. It's not satisfying. All the stealthing with the humans though, I like that. Creeping around in the shadows, that's fun for me. As for Metro Exodus, I might give it, you know what, I will. I'll probably give it a go at some point and play them just for fun. It's nice to have games that are, how do I say this? I don't want Platinum Journey to become like, every game I play has to be part of a video. You want to also keep gaming as a hobby. And that's why I just occasionally play some shorter games for the story, you know, sit back, relax, and get swept up in an adventure. Control, ladies and gentlemen. Look at what I've done in Control. I liked it so goddamn much. I got 94% of the trophies in the main game. And I got the Ultimate Edition, so I got both DLCs, which I did. All right, let me just check for spoilers. Oh, that's all fine, yeah, we're good. Countermeasures, bureau alerts, yeah. Killed 1,000 hiss, which are just the enemies in the game. Complete all the missions. In the game, if you play it, you're going to unlock like at least 70% of the trophies just by playing through the game normally. If you do all the extra stuff, like I got up to 90. What is the one I'm missing? I remember there's like one I'm missing. No, there's 2 I'm missing. Okay, yeah, kill 10 enemies with the shield burst ability, that's easy to get. But this thing, complete 25 board countermeasures. So what happens is you're in this giant, I don't know, FBI or whatever you want to call themselves, facility, and a countermeasure is there's a breakout on some floor, a bunch of enemies there, go deal with them. Or go investigate this thing, or like they're just little side quests to do. But some of them are not just do one thing, some of them have multiple parts. So while it says 25 board countermeasures, in reality that could be like 50 objectives, maybe higher. And I was adding them up, and the amount of time I'd have to, you know, spend running around from one area to another. I was like, I don't want that to be my parting memory. Nah, I'll leave it off. I'm okay staying on 94% progress. I'm okay. Because I think Control is excellent. Utterly fascinating. I did both DLCs. I get to play more of the game. Let's go for it. Very excited about the upcoming sequel. We'll be getting that for sure. And of course, because this is in the same world as Alan Wake, I'm now more interested in playing Alan Wake. I was going to say something about it, it might spoil something, but I won't say it. But yeah, brilliant game, thoroughly enjoyed it, couldn't get enough. Yeah, almost 20 hours played, excellent stuff. BioShock The Collection. This is from when I did the live stream on Halloween. That's not what I played. I played BioShock 1 for a live stream on Halloween, that's what that is. And Firewatch over here, I got the final trophies on the expansion. I got all the expansion trophies. So just sitting down one evening and decided I miss Firewatch. Let's play a bit of Firewatch. Went into the expansion and got, which one? I got I got all of them. They're all kind of like fun things you didn't know you could do almost, like get stung by a bee or adopted a turtle as a pet. That's a fun one. He's actually back in your watchtower, which is so cool to see him. Listening to tapes, didn't know you could do that. This is all cool stuff. This is what the trophies can be. Did you all miss this? Okay, we'll add the trophy. Now you all go and do it. Get attacked by a raccoon. That brought me to this kind of cabin that I'd never seen before in the game. But yeah, like that one. And like all these basically took me to parts of the map I hadn't been to before, which I loved. Good trophies. The Witcher 3, yes, the DLC. Ladies and gentlemen, I have now done both DLCs. There's not many I earned, but I did finish the story. Blood and Wine is good. Blood and Wine is good. I like both of them. I liked Hearts of Stone and I liked Blood and Wine. Going to Toussaint is, like, that is such a good area. It's hard to go to Toussaint and then go back to the main game. It doesn't quite compare. It did make me so much more excited for the upcoming Witcher 4. Get back into that world, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a good one. Oh yeah, collect all cards in the Skellige deck. Oh, when I got to Toussaint, when I found out that there's a new deck, I was like, oh, first point of order. Ignore everything else. I'm going hunting these cards and I'm making my new deck and I'm doing all the Gwent missions. I have played Thronebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, don't you worry. For those out there who are big time Gwent players, I've played through Thronebreaker. I did it on PC. Devil May Cry HD Collection. God damn, you kicked my ass. You kicked my ass. It was going so well, folks. Defeat Jester in all his forms, defeat Lady, yeah. It was going so well. I got my ass kicked on normal, I switched down to easy, played through that, then went through normal, hard, very hard. I'm thinking, it's not as bad as Devil May Cry 1. I got this. And then I got to Dante Must Die difficulty. And initially it was fine. I was being a bit more lenient about using items for certain bosses. You know, if I'm almost at the end of the boss and he's doing a bunch of bullshit, I'll use one item and then finish him off, just as insurance. But I wanted to beat Virgil, Dante's brother, one-on-one, no items. And I almost did it. Well, this part, like, in my head, like, it was almost perfect. If you watch the full episode, you'll see the heartache. Like, a third of the episode is just the fight with Virgil. He had some bullshit orb spinning move towards the end of his fight. And after 7, 8 hours, I think, 8 hours, 7 hours? I have to double check, but too many hours for one boss fight. I spent an entire day, woke up in the morning and spent the entire day getting my ass kicked by Virgil. Then went to bed and woke up the next morning and tried to beat him again. So this is like orb attack, which is kind of randomized and I could never get it right. Sometimes it takes off a little bit, sometimes it takes off a lot. So at the very end, I'm doing so well and he does that attack again or he does something and like, fuck. As insurance, I'll use an item. Sure enough, he finishes his attack. I didn't actually need the item. I beat him straight away. And I actually could have beaten him earlier if I was a bit more aggressive. So like, oh, after all that of not wanting to use the item, I used the item and I didn't even need the item. Oh. But that's life, folks. It all can't be perfect. Hell of a game though. My favorite so far of the Devil May Cry games I've played, which is now 1, 2, and 3. I have played Devil May Cry, the reboot, years ago. Next year I'll do the reboot for an episode. I kind of like it. Also, I've heard Devil May Cry 4 and 5 are particularly tough, so push that away. After that is XCOM 2, ladies and gentlemen. I got the expansion, which is War of the Chosen. I got the expansion. I think that I had 20 hours into XCOM for the main game and 50 in the DLC, or the expansion, which basically is the main game again, but with a bunch of extras. A lot of extras. I just did that for 50 hours. What's that? Yeah, going into like November and December, when the weather in Ireland is shit, I just played XCOM most evenings. Complete the Lost and Abandoned mission, rescue a soldier who was captured by the Chosen. These are new special enemies that appear. The Reaper is a new class of soldier you have. Permanently defeat one of the Chosen. Yeah, raise XCOM, all three, yeah. It's just like, it's the main game again, but so much better. Do it. So addictive, so addictive. Playing it on the weekday nights, and then like, here's my weekend, you know, I should stop working, and like, I should go outside, right? And then look out the fucking window and go, pissing rain, grey sky, wind which will lift you off your feet. Fuck all that. I'm saving the world from aliens. When's War of the Chosen? Let me check the date. War of the Chosen, I started like over the course of, oh God, that can't be right. 8 days later? That can't be right. I played longer than that. I'd not played for 50 hours in 8 days. I might have played it for 50 hours in 8 days. Righto. Metal Gear Solid, 53 hours, folks. It took me 53 hours to beat the first Metal Gear Solid. Fuck me. So it was all fine, The main game was good to play it. The VR missions sucked. They were at least like 15 hours alone. But when it came for the last trophy, Exercise a Ghost, this. Obtain the Fox or Big Boss code name. I don't want Fox. I want Big Boss. I got Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 4. I want Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid. I should not have done that. That was a terrible idea. Made a mistake early on, which meant I had to run through, which boss I had to run through? I had to run through like 4 bosses in a row. I had to run through Ocelot, Sniper Wolf, Psycho Mantis, and I think the tank. I had to do all of them on like one hit. I basically had to do all of them mostly hitless. I think Psycho Mantis got hit a little bit by like a spinning object, so I didn't quite die. But I had to basically beat them all perfectly. I'm not good at the game. So that kicked my ass over and over. And it's so frustrating playing for like an hour and all I've made is about 5 minutes progress. I think my extreme playthrough might have been 28, 50. It might have been almost 30 hours for that one extreme playthrough. Currently working on the episode, folks. That will be the next episode of Platinum Journey. I suffered. And then there is the actual Platinum. What's like a month ago by now? Yeah. And then here is Final Fantasy X. Yeah, I haven't played much of it yet. Less than an hour played. Although that's not quite updated. I'll be going back into that straight after here. But there we go, folks. So let's have the tally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 platinums this year. And I was just checking out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've played almost as many games just for fun as I have games just for the platinum. Well, not just for the platinum, obviously, but that's a nice balance. Some games you play, you want the trophies. Some games you play, you want to just enjoy them. 50-50, a healthy balance. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me this nice end of year trophy collection wrap up. I hope 2025 was good to you, and I hope 2026 is even better. See you soon with a lot of stuff in the pipeline. Live streaming will resume January 4th, the Sunday. We're going back to the old time. 6 p.m. Ireland, UK time. We're doing evenings. Next episode of Platinum Journey, Metal Gear Solid Full of Suffering. Episode of Different Worlds, finished. Just waiting on encoding and stuff. And also... Okay. A little bonus here. A little bonus. Come here. A little bonus. I am thinking of righting a wrong. This. God of War Ragnarok. I am thinking of righting a wrong. I had a trophy glitch on me, or bug. I would say bug more likely is the correct phrase. An item was supposed to drop, which didn't. You defeat a boss, of which there are only one. He drops an item, you use that item to craft a sword hilt. Didn't drop the item. I didn't realize he didn't drop the item. And then 20 plus hours later, I'm trying to craft the item and don't have it. Don't have the material. I think I might dive back in. I think go in with a little bit of context, a little bit of history, and like, I'm here for this one thing and to right a wrong. Maybe I might be more forgiving playing it again. I wasn't very high on God of War Ragnarok. I might be like going back into it again. It's been a while. It's been what, like a year and a half? Might be a good idea to give it another chance. I might like it more. And get the platinum trophy that is fucking owed to me. All right, there's my little bonus, folks. Thanks for joining me. See you again soon. And until then, take care.